Hey, Teo here. When you travel, go to a short trip, less than a few weeks, maybe a camping trip or a hotel stay, or maybe you're staying with someone who does not have proper espresso setup apparently, but you have to have your drink. So you got your portable espresso machine, like the one I have over here. This is Outin Mino. And my question to you is, what type of coffee do you drink when you're out there traveling? Do you get one of these if your machine is capable of brewing one of these Nespresso capsule type coffees? This happens to be Lavazza Super Crema. It's $6.99 for 10 pack, comes to 69 cents per cup. Or do you go for a pre-ground espresso coffee, kind of like this Cafe Bustelo? I love this, you guys, especially with a hint of sugar in it. Tastes delicious. Or do you own a portable grinder like this Outin Fino? Do you do your own freshly roasted beans? What is your type of coffee when you're out there traveling doing a portable espresso? What type of coffee you go with? Which one of these? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious to hear what type of portable espresso maker or coffee maker you have, and what do you take with you for your espresso? Today what I want to do is I want to show you every one of these types of coffees, and I want to pull a shot, decide which one is for me to take every time I go to a short trip to use it with my portable espresso machine. So let's get started. First of all, I want to show you guys what my portable espresso gear looks like. I have my Outin Mino, I have my Fino, I got my universal stand, again from Outin. I got the whole Outin kit. If you know my videos, I have a box opening for this. I'll go ahead and link it at the description. I got two, again, Outin's espresso cups, stainless steel, easy to carry. Of course, Outin's capsule espresso module, Outin's coffee scoop / temper. So let's go ahead and start pulling a shot with the Lavazza capsules. Try it out, and then we'll pull a shot with the Cafe Bustelo, and then we'll pull a shot with the freshly grounded organic medium roast beans. Outin is very functional when it comes to this portable espresso game. So this bottom part can be used as a cup. I use it as almost like a drip tray, and this bottom part is the brew group. Different modules in them. So this time we're going to use this module. This is designed for Nespresso original line capsules, such as these guys. I'm not a fan of using capsules and Keurigs and things like that for occasional situations like this. I take some with me, otherwise I find these environmentally unfriendly, let's put it that way. So you simply place the capsule and press it in with the palm of your hand. So at the bottom there are 3 spikes, punches holes in there, and then you put this upside down in the brew group. When it's deep enough, you just need to lock this in there, place it on the universal stand like so. Let's grab one of our cups, super easy, remove the top. Outin recommends 50 milliliters of fresh filtered water for this. That's what we're gonna do. This is the first coffee of my day. It's early morning here, around 7:30. So let's go ahead and place this. We're gonna go ahead and press this button until we hear a beep. Okay, warming up the water. We're gonna wait about a minute or so and warming up. You're gonna hear it starting boiling in there in that heating chamber, and then brewing is gonna start right away. Outin also includes this little tool to disassemble the brew group. Works really well. I definitely recommend do not lose this. If I can find another one, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it just to have a spare just in case. Normally, I keep it on my lanyard like this, and if I'm making back-to-back coffee, kind of hang it over my neck. Even though this is a portable gear, I find the heat very adequate, just like my regular espresso machine. Works really well. Here we go, I hear the beep, starts. Smells really good. Okay, here it is. Full of crema, delicious. Go ahead and give it a try. I mean, it's good, looks great. Taste-wise, a little bit watery. It'll do it in a pinch. You know, if you're out there in the mountains and camping, or if you're in some hotel room, or somebody's house with the filter coffee, brewing in the Mr. Coffee or whatever, this will top anything, you guys. I mean, even though it's a Lavazza capsule, ready to go, it's a super quick way of making morning cup without compromising, without sacrificing on taste Let me just show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Here's the bottom of the capsule. I almost turned it into some sort of a shower head. Not perfectly opened holes or anything, but almost looks like it. Okay, so let's get this out of here. This is what it looks like. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and pull a shot with the Cafe Bustelo. For this one, Outin recommends to have coffee grounds in there anywhere from 11 to 13 grams. I wanna go with the 12 gram right in the middle. For this, we're gonna use this brew group. There's like a shower screen, the top part, almost like a slash group head type of thing. And there's a metal stainless steel basket inside, super nice. Here's the bottom, and then coffee comes out of here, creates some sort of pressure in there and pushes out of here. This whole thing goes inside this little brew chamber type of thing. I'm gonna use Fino's dosing cup. We're simply gonna put this on my Outin Claro coffee scale. I found this Claro is super functional. If you don't have a scale, if you're in the market for a scale, rechargeable scale with timers and all that, excellent scale. Plus you can take it with you. So let's go ahead and put the dosing cup there, start our scale. It's gonna automatically zero. We're gonna grab our spoon slash tamper and we're gonna put it in. Almost there. Oh, perfect. For some reason, I like this Cafe Bustelo a lot. Maybe part of it, I used to live in Miami. Maybe that has something to do with it. I had my share of Cuban coffee. So you simply close this on it, shake it. That's why I like this little dosing cup. And then let's put this guy together. Simply press the basket in there and then flip over the basket. I mean, this is how I do it. Works good for me. All right, next we're gonna go ahead and close this like so. I'm gonna use this almost like a distributor as well. I gently tap it here and there, kind of level it, press it, kind of twist it as you press it. Put the shower screen on top of it, place it in here, grab our Outin Mino, tighten it. Okay, same principle here. Get the green cup this time. And then let's go ahead and put water. This time we're going 60 ml instead of 50. Here we go. Perfect. Place our lid on it. Okay, it's going. Of course, now it's to wait for the good coffee. Gonna take around 60 seconds, 65 seconds. Go ahead and put this back on our Fino. Battery capacity, it's incredible. I'm literally can make back-to-back easily 4 or 5 cups of, even 6 cups of espresso. And charge up time is fairly fast, almost like, I wanna say, almost an hour and 10 minutes. Here it goes. Oh, it smells just like Cafe Bustelo. Here we go. Perfect, proper. All right, you guys. Here's our Cafe Bustelo. Let's stir this a little bit. All right, cheers. Oh yeah, that's the coffee you want to wake up to. Very good. I like it. It has that perfect body of a Cafe Bustelo. I just don't have any sugar with me, but it could have been really good if I had a hint of sugar. Just a tip of this teaspoon. Perfect. Let's go ahead and examine the puck. So for this, I'm gonna remove the brew group. Super easy, one little twist. At this point, I recommend you guys to be careful with this stuff. Obviously it's hot. So this is where this guy comes into play. Very, very helpful. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the whole basket out of it. Okay, let's go ahead and remove the top. It's fairly dry puck. Most of the water went down anyway. Let's go ahead and get it out of here. Here's our puck. Oh, just broke the puck. I'm gonna show you guys like this. Perfect. If I don't know better, I'll think it's a morning brownie. So this time, we're gonna go ahead and grind some freshly roasted medium organic beans. Again, I'm going for 12 grams. If you have a portable grinder like this Fino, or if you have a hand grinder or any other type of portable grinder, like I said, I recommend you guys about 12 grams for the standard basket of Outin. Outin recommends for Fino to be 2.1 to 3 for espresso. I'm going to the lower end of it. I'm going for 2.1. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna open the top. I usually start this and pour it. Like so. Obviously, we're in a portable environment, so speed is not the priority here. Getting a good coffee is the priority here. They're just at tolerable, perfect speed, every one of these gadgets. I have several other portable grinders. As far as rechargeable electric grinders goes, I think Outin is one of the best. Okay, there's nothing left. I'm gonna kind of tap it just in case. All right, here's our coffee grounds. And here's the bottom of this. A little bit of a static there. If you heard in my other videos, I'm not the great fan of the RDTing. So we're simply gonna go ahead and close this, and then we're gonna put this guy on top of it, seal it, shake it like this. All right, let's get our basket ready. Okay, I'm gonna put our basket on top of it and flip it over. That'll do. Okay, kind of like level it with my fingers. So you can tell the medium roasted beans have that light brown color to it. Let's turn this guy into a distributor temper mode. Here we go. Twist it a little bit. Shower screen, press it in there, put it in here, grab our Outin, lock it in. Okay, again, we're going for 60 ml water. I assume if you're gonna go darker, you can go with less water, I guess. Seal this up, put our cup. Here you go, you guys, until you hear the beep. I can hear it's warming up. Here you go, I hear the beep. Pressure building, here we go. Oh, these medium roast organic beans smells incredible. Absolutely love it. Check this out, you guys. Oh yeah. Tastes really, really good. That's it. That wakes me up. Between that Bustelo and this one, I'm totally ready to go. All right, let's put this aside, bring in our little puck tray, and let's go ahead and check out the puck. There we go. I'm gonna go right in there. I don't wanna burn my hands again. So go ahead and check the puck. Okay, here's our puck. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. Yeah. It's just like a real big espresso machine, you guys. Look at it. And you can tell the color difference, dark roast, medium roast right there. And then this capsule business, imagine these things pollute the crap out of the world. Yeah, they're made of aluminum. Yeah, they could be returning back to recycling system, but honestly, I don't recommend this stuff based on the pollution factor. All right, let me tell you what I think about this whole experiment. What will be my choice if I'm taking my portable espresso machine to a trip anywhere from a week or 2 or 3. I'll be taking my trusty Cafe Bustelo or Ely. Those are 2 brands I like on pre-ground coffee because it's convenient, quick, and I don't sacrifice on taste like I did it with this Lavazza. I mean, this was good in a a pinch, if you're going for a couple of days and you don't want to haul around this or something like this, this will do. But then again, you got the pollution factor. Personally, I didn't even like the taste came out of this. Nothing like the Lavazza beans I review sometimes in my channel. This has the crema, but that's it. It's like a brown water with the crema on top of it. So I wasn't impressed with this at all. But the Cafe Bustelo, oh boy, you have a pinch of sugar in there. You got yourself a quick Cuban coffee. I know Cubans are gonna get mad at me, but hey, good enough for me. But I'm up in the mountains in Colorado, okay? And then as far as coffee bean, all that stuff goes, if I'm staying anywhere over 3 weeks, I'm taking my favorite beans with me, and I'm taking my Fino, definitely. I mean, even for over 2 weeks, because it tasted really good. Same as the Cafe Bustelo, if not better than that. Of course, specially selected beans to my taste, so it's a different story. But then again, my favorite will be Cafe Bustelo to take it on the trip. So if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, feel free to go ahead and drop me a line under the video. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And if you find this video interesting, please like and share to support the channel. And if you haven't joined the crew yet, please subscribe to be part of the team. I look forward to having you guys there. I'm gonna go ahead and have everything you see here linked at the bottom with my Amazon affiliate links. So if you're interested in any of these, you're more than welcome to go ahead and check it out. I also have a Teo's Take Amazon store. I have all kinds of things there. Everything that I use, I go ahead and put it there as well as in my affiliate links. So you get the first user experience recommendations. It's not from some YouTuber getting paid. As you know, everything here is purchased by me. So I have my unbiased opinion for you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next Teo's Take video. Have yourselves a delicious day from the mountains of Colorado.